Hello everybody and welcome back to our Let's Play Pokémon Colosseum, where the new system is done. That's myself and second Pyrite. Rarara, you know the stuff, because that's been the end of the last episode and we are done with the main story mode, so welcome to our first bonus episode. Like I promised, we want to get the rest of the 48 Shadow Pokemon, and here we get another email after leaving the outskirts stand. Second Town. Big guy, there's trouble. The Kid Network got word that a suspicious looking Pokemon was spotted in Pyrite. I'd like to give you the full story in person, so can you come visit me? Well, of course we can do that. First of all, you will get a lot of emails from now on. Just like basically whenever you change your current location, you will get a new email. So we just go to the under and give Net and the rest of the kids grid, pay them a little visit, entering from upstairs, so to speak. By the way, right here we have the under Coliseum, the third Coliseum in this game. There is also the deep Coliseum at the very end of the game, for which we need the D disc to go down with that UFO right here. We will get that in another episode, but yeah, the under Coliseum is basically just the same like the Pirate Coliseum, so nothing special going on there. I don't know about what TMs or whatever you can get there, but nothing really important for the story. I mean, otherwise we would have used it before, I guess, or mentioned it before. Oh no, did you read my email? Yes, of course. Like I wrote in my email, you'll be getting information from all sorts of people from now on. Of course, I'll keep on checking the Shadow Pokemon list data in the... whatever. Yeah, you can do that. And now, we have to go over to this bookshelf here. You remember from a couple of episodes ago. So we're back in Pyrite at Duking's house, and we have to talk to one of those 4 childrens that hide back here. Big people, you're awesome, you're fighting. I'll help you when I get bigger. Yeah, of course. Hi, big people. Is Pluto doing good? Yeah. We've never used him again, have we? I mean, he's practically waiting at the PC. She's singing the Kids Grid song. Really easy to remember. Oh, hi guys. There's this rook called Kale who hangs around Pyrite's entrance. It sounds like Kale recently battled this creepy trainer. They say that this trainer used some weird Pokemon. I think you should have a talk with Kale about this, which we will do right now. Pretty sure. So you know Kale by now. I mean, we've battled him a couple of times. He is waiting right at the entrance of Pyrite Town. So I'm just quickly showing you. Yes, we still have Ariados, and I will do some changes to the party pretty soon. So there we have Kale. Yo, we meet again. Huh? About the Shadow Pokemon? Well, I'd be willing to share what I know with you, but only if you can beat me in a battle. We can most certainly do that. So here is his Granbull and Gardevoir. We already know that. Unfortunately, it's a Gardevoir by now, and they reached pretty dangerous level. So we're up to level 57 and 58 with both Pokemon, and we had so many sound issues, guys. I'm really sorry. That's basically what I will do in a lot of scenes in those bonus episodes, simply because, well, most of the battles are pretty basic, pretty boring stuff. I will focus on the important trainers, as there are a lot of trainers coming up that have Shadow Pokemon that you've missed in the game so far. So if you haven't missed any, can't say that about myself, but you basically will face, I don't know, 6 to about 12 trainers that, well, you should easily be able to beat by now. Oh, that trainer used the Shadow Bayleef. Oh, I forgot, he did say something about the Snagem Hideout though. So he doesn't remember his name, but right now, after talking to Kale, we can find the Snagem Hideout up in the bottom right corner, the former base of Team Snagem that was completely destroyed in a catastrophic explosion that had nothing to do with us right here. Of course not. if you remember the cutscene from the very beginning of the game. So here we are, back where it all began, so to speak. And like I said, we get another email. Isn't that awesome? So let's check our mails. Bayleef trainer from Second Pirate Town. Hi big guy, Kale wanted me to tell you that the Shadow Bayleef's trainer is named Verde. Please take care. Of course he is, because he is the second of the 3 guys you remember from Phoenix City. You know, blue, red and green guy. We chose blue guy back in the days. So let's quickly grab this one max elixir here. And now, as we are looking for the other 2 Johto starters, so Bayleef and Quilava, well, of course, after quickly saving here, you have to face those 2 trainers again. So this one is Verde, and then the next one will be Rosso, who is waiting in another place, but we will get to that in one of the next episodes. So here I already made a cut and changed my team. You can see Tyranitar, who I used the first Time Flute on. Really helpful. Well, if it isn't you again. You had your way with my party before, but not this time. Oh, I guess so. Cypher Pure No would like to battle. And like I said, oh, little cut coming up. Yeah, pretty basic stuff. I won't even show you the other Pokemon. What will happen is, right here in the Snagem Hideout and later in the other building, which is the Eins Lab, where you can find the second Johto starter, you will randomly encounter up to 6 trainers that all have Shadow Pokemon that you missed, and we already get another email. Awesome! So Net analyzed the Shadow Pokemon list and updated it yet again. Nothing special on there. You can check it whenever you want, but I mean, we want to get them all 48 anyway, so be sure to stay with us right here, because there are a lot of items in this building as well, and you will probably at some stage need them all. So we'll just go down here and we find another Team Snagem member actually. Playtime's over. Oh, he's kind of, I guess, envy? Yeah, I think that's envy talking, you know. Wickedly strong, yeah we are, I know. So yeah, just by going in and out a couple of times, you will face 2 or 3 in each of those buildings. So like I said, the Hideout and the Eins Lab, and you have to wait for them. If, like in my case, you snagged a couple of those Pokemon, you will have to wait for them to come up with those trainers that actually have your Shadow Pokemon. So that's basically why I won't feature those battles within this episode. Here we find 3 rare candies, really nice to have. I haven't used them so far, and I guess I don't have to, but yeah, if you want to evolve some Pokemon later in the game, might be pretty useful. Looks like a nice former, I don't know, living room, conference room probably. I guess for the Snagem Hideout that should make sense to have a conference room. So it's a really confusing building, guys. Really sorry for all that, you know, confused running around here. Yep. So that's where we come from. Awesome. Let's just go down here then. And then go through here and up the stairs. Awesome. Okay. So next floor, you switch you switch floors here quite commonly, or quite common and quite randomly. Here we have 3 max potions, also nice. Oh, there's gotta be somewhere some Pokeballs holding awesome Pokemon like we do. So he's asking, do you have some? I knew you had some awesome Pokemon. Yeah, we do. As you can see, Tyranitar and Suicune. So yeah, like I said, Tyranitar being the first that we actually, sorry, I cut that sentence off before, used the first Time Flute on, and he has an outstanding moveset. He knows Blizzard, Thunder, Rock Throw, and then he remembers after purifying him Crunch, because he isn't overpowered enough. So I guess I already gave him the Heartstone right here as well to further strengthen his rock type move. Awesome Pokemon, definitely. And we are about to purify Tropius, so I chose him as like the only plant type Pokemon that's, in my opinion, nice to have in this game. Actually, he's plant flying type, and he has a pretty good moveset as well. So he knows Razor Leaf, Fly. He remembers Solar Beam after purifying. And what is even more important, so here we have another random trainer, nothing too important, because those ones standing around here, they just, you don't have to battle them, you know. So all those Cypher peons I'm talking about, having your old or your Shadow Pokemon that you missed out on, they will, as always, just fall from the ceiling, you know, hey, surprise, surprise. So all those trainers you can see right here, you don't have to battle them. It's completely your choice. I'm missing a word. It's your choice, yes, but I don't know. But yeah, after I just said that it's your choice whether you battle them or not, I just did it with this one as well. Bandana Guy Crudo, simply because it's good training. Yep, that must have hurt. And again, you can see we have Tyranitar on the field, of course. So yeah, lots of cuts that you can see here. And the next guy, we're getting closer, I can tell you that much. Simply because this battle facing Bayleef was way too long. Believe me, way too long. I'm really sorry. I didn't want to cut out any of that because there you can see how hard it actually is if you don't prepare your party, so to speak, to grab one of those weaker Shadow Pokemon later in the game, you know. So here's the old snack machine that appears to be broken due to the explosion that we caused. And there is Verde, again, standing around, not even looking at you, you know. So that's the trainer that, or the, well, Cypher Peon, of course, that has the second Johto Starter, and he immediately comes up with it, which makes the battle take even longer because we can't go Surf or Rock Throw or whatever. You know, we have to be really careful, deal with one Pokemon after the other, because pretty much every Pokemon in my party could probably, especially Entei right here, one-hit Bayleef. I mean, you know, there's no big deal in that. He's in level 30, and all his other Pokemon are basically level 54 to 57 or something. What else you should know about? Of course, it depends on which starter you initially chose at the beginning of the game in Phoenix City. So there might as well be Rosso right here, or what was his name? Bluno, I guess? No idea. But they all have the same Pokemon, except for the starter, and then depending on the starter Pokemon, they have one other Pokemon. So it's a bit like your rival in the first gen games, apart from Yellow, of course. So for example, if he has a Bayleef, which is the plant type starter, obviously, he should have a Sharpedo, I guess. Tropius entering hyper mode here. Yep, this battle will take a while, as you can see, or as you can tell from the length of the episode, so I've got time enough to just keep talking. Grumpig actually being Psych type here, which is why I can go for Bite to take him down easy, and as you can see, Tropius is, well, pretty far still from purifying, but we do so much training, so to speak, off screen, or so much purifying, simply because we have to purify all 48 Pokemon at the end of the game. So Bayleef is going for Body Slam. I'm like, hang on, Slam check, no, that's Body Slam, likely to paralyze the foe and not taking any recoil damage, unfortunately. So that's basically what, again, made the fight take so long. I was thinking like, okay, You know, 49-30. Should we go Shadow Rush? As you can see, Raikou and Misdreavus are already down. So, yeah, I probably should have revived Misdreavus, which I think I'm doing right now. Exactly. And then try to take some more damage and just go for a Pain Split, which is always nice to know in such battles, simply to take down a Shadow Pokemon really slowly. Entei is already done before we could even get rid of Grumpig, which is kind of bad. But I mean, we still have Suicune. Like I said, really unfortunate we can't go for Surf here. Another thing you need to know definitely about the 3 Johto starters is, or something you might have realized earlier, but I, to be honest, didn't, just after catching Bayleef right here. All 3 Johto starters actually hold the item that you can equip to your Pokemon of a certain type to, of course, strengthen the starters type moves. So Bayleef holds, what's it again? Magic Leaf, I guess, or Magic? Yeah, should be Magic Leaf. So, for plant type moves. Feraligatr, or Crocodile, of course, holds, after you snag him, Mystic Water, which right here should already be equipped to Suicune, as far as I remember. And Quilava, later on, holds Charcoal, of course, to strengthen fire type moves, so that might be a thing to consider for Entei. The other Pokemon that actually hold those kind of items are Skamori, or Scamorai? Is it Scamorai or Scamori? I used to say Scamori for some reason, and I felt like, well, that might as well be Scamorai. Tropius is going for Hyper Mode here quite often. So Scamorai has the, I don't know what it's called, but of course the flying type move item. Then you have the Never Melt Ice from Delibird for ice type moves. Guess that's interesting. You actually find, but I showed that in one of the episodes, I don't remember where, but it's a couple of episodes ago. You find the Black Glasses in, I think in the Ice Lab? I'm not 100% sure, but I guess in Ice Lab. For, of course, Dark type moves. That's awesome. Then you have Ariados with whatever you need, or is it for Stelka? Oh no, it's Forretress. For Stelka would be the German name. Forretress, well, one of them is holding the item for, no, it's Forretress for Bug type moves. What else is there? Scamorai, by the way, also really good moveset. He knows Air Cutter, Stealth Wing or Steel Wing? Steel Wing. And then after purifying, he remembers Drill Peck. So that's kind of good. Nice defense because he's flying Stealth type as well. So, and you snag him in level 47, and it will take quite some time to purify. So if you're lucky, he will reach level 49 or even 50 right after purifying. That's good, I guess. What else did I want to talk about? Of course, Tyranitar with his awesome moveset here, also knowing or having the ability of Sense Tree to, whenever he comes into play, brew up a Sandstorm. That is really cool. It only deals, well, it doesn't deal too much damage, and it also deals damage to your Pokemon if it's not a ground or rock type Pokemon. But still, you know, it helps in a couple of cases, I guess. And although you might expect him to actually hold any items, the only thing he holds when you snag him is a nugget, so worth 5,000 Pokédollars. And yeah, you can sell that, I don't know what for at that stage of the game, because it's probably in the last Pokemon in the main story that you're gonna catch. But yeah, you know, you have to do something. So going on with the other Pokemon, I guess there should be Soft Sand from Piloswine, and here is, like I said, Sharpedo, so that's the only difference in the party compared to the other trainers. I don't remember the other two Pokemon's names. So we will see when we battle Rosso which Pokemon he has. I know it's a plant type, makes sense. But yeah, I don't know who it is. And so Soft Sand is held by Piloswine for ground type moves. What else is left? We have Stealth type. Oh, normal type is a Silk Scarf. We also found that, I guess, in Pyrite Cave. Also not 100% sure, but yes, we featured that in this Let's Play. I'm really sure. Hang on, no, I shouldn't confuse that, because I know that Quillfish has something called Poison Barb. Problem is, I have no clue whether it is his ability to poison you when he gets dealt damage, or if it's actually the item, because as far as I remember, he also holds an item to raise the power of poison type moves. But I guess no, I guess Poison Barb was, which it would make sense, should have been his ability. Not 100% sure, really, guys. Sorry. So yeah, and then we have, of course, Twisted Spoon for Psych type moves. That is held by. Interesting. It's not held by Espion because he's the one I equipped it to. But well, let's get through all the Psych type Shadow Pokemon we have. Not too many there. Misdreavus right here, of course, has Spell Tech for Ghost type moves. That's too obvious. And then Twisted Spoon. I mean, it's only 48, so I should probably know them by now. I just don't. Well, Grumpig, no. The Shadow. I always confuse Grumpig and Miltank. I mean, they look much alike, I think, like from, you know, the distance. if you can even say that in a game. But yeah. Oh, right here we have it. That's nice. So we have Silver Powder as well, and Black Belt. Black Belt should be held by Kuita. I guess. Could you go back up? I didn't see what Silver Powder was for. So yeah, Black Belt. No, sorry, by Hitmontop. Black Belt for Fire type moves. Yeah, that should be Hitmontop. What else? Silver Powder. No idea what that might be for. I guess it's something else. It's also an hold item, but whatever. It's kind of awkward how you can actually run out of things to talk about in such a long Let's Play, simply because this stupid battle quite obviously took forever. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't want to cut out anything right here because, I mean, whether you're focusing on what I'm actually saying or you just go, oh, you know, fast forward to something close to the end because you know me by now, I will probably finish this episode right after the battle. When he says that this battle takes forever, he won't do anything afterwards. You know, it's not like I finished this battle within like 3 minutes and then did a couple of things afterwards because I had the time. I'm really sorry, I don't know, I just... It's not that I don't care, I hope you're still entertained at some stage, and I want to do something, I want to give like some sort of information, because it's only a bonus episode, there isn't too much happening, you know where the trainer is, so maybe some of you... Hang on, Silver... Ah! Damn it! Go back down. Oh, Silver... Okay, so Silver is for... Silver Powder is for Bug type moves. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And that was held by... Fortress, I'm pretty sure, which is bug stealth type as far as I remember. Although I always thought in the beginning that it kind of looks like a shell, you know, like Cloyster or whatever, but no, apparently not, so whatever. We are running out of Pokemon, so I have to revive Raikou again. It's so stupid. Those battles are just completely, I don't know. I wouldn't say they steal your time, but yeah, they're just super nerve-wracking because, well, you have to be so careful not to kill them. You have, you could just prepare yourself, you know, take weaker Pokemon into the battle, but the problem is, as long as you have any other Pokemon on the field, as you can see right here, they are all about 25 levels stronger or higher level than Bayleef. So as long as there is any other of those 4 Pokemon on the field, or 3, sorry, they will just instantly kill you, because as soon as they see, well, there is something weak on the field, they will go for it. Most definitely, there is no chance. I mean, if we're talking level 30 to 35, and you have a Sharpedo on the field that knows Crunch and Surf, for example, and your other Pokemon is a level 51 Entei, he won't go Surf for that Entei. He will simply go Crunch and one-hit that other Pokemon that you needed to take down Bayleef as slowly as possible to get him into the red area. You know, that's the biggest challenge right here, and that is why this battle took way too long. I think we did a bit better on Quilava, but not by much, you know, not by much. So yeah. Sandstorm still rages, which is great. Problem right here, I guess we already skipped that, didn't we? Yeah, that's great. So I guess Bayleef already used that once. One thing that really, excuse me here, but fucked me up big time, was seeing that he knows Synthesis, which is pretty obvious. I mean, I should have thought about that earlier. But him actually using it, being in the yellow area still, you know, that was like, oh my god. Okay, so next Ultra Ball coming up, and please just, you know, stay in there. I don't know for what reason, just stay. Awesome. Gotcha! So we finally caught Bayleef, and with that we got our second Johto Starter that evolves into Megane in level 32. Enjoy snagging my Shadow Pokemon. There are still more Shadow Pokemon trainers out there. Great. Isn't that good to know? And with that, guys, so sorry. Thanks again for watching. Really long battle. I hope you loved the episode. If so, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already, and click last episode to see the great finale of the story mode. That was really awesome. And click next episode to see how we go on with those bonus episodes. Bye!